Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC. A Quicksave Review is basically a Let's Play mixed with a review for a game that I'm currently playing. And I'm currently playing Bright Paw. And the reason why I'm a little bit more subdued than I normally am is because of this soundtrack and because of this game in general. You know, Bright Paw is a game where you play as a white fluffy kitten. And the white fluffy kitten, I believe his name is Theo, finds out that his family has been murdered. Yes, murdered. Which I was just like, what? This looks like a super cute game about a cat going around. But it's got a super dark backstory. Which I was like, what? Why is this so dark? Here, let's jump in. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And we'll continue from where we left off. But yes, look how cute this Theo kitten is. So cute.
Although he could not shake the image of his departed owners, Theo suddenly found himself somewhere very different indeed. However, before he could appreciate his new surroundings, he found his attention drawn to the glowing hot wall of energy in front of him.
So basically, what happens is you wake up, and what woke you up was, some commotion. And the commotion was your family being murdered by robots. For what I could tell. And now it looks like the house has been taken over by robots or whatever. But it doesn't change the fact that your family's dead. Like, I could understand if the robots, like, kidnapped the family and Theo was gonna save them, but I was, like, already, man, how dark. We got this cute little kitty over here. Just wants his family. Anyway. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. So this game came out earlier this week. We are playing the Steam version. It's also available on mobile. I'm sure it's coming out on other platforms as well at some point, if not already. It's $10 on Steam. It's $5 on mobile. So if you like the look of this, you want to play it on your phone or your iPad or whatever, or Android for cheaper, you can do that. It's half the price. So what we have here is we have Theo, who looks like we need to figure out a way through this laser beam. So you have these different movesets down here that you could use to try to figure out what's the best approach. So let's say, for example, we use this one. We move 2 forward.
So clearly hazardous, he thought it might be wise to take a moment to think before diving headlong into oblivion.
So apparently we got to take so many steps or something till the lasers are gone. There we go. So we'll go 2 more ahead.
What a pleasant surprise. After his daring maneuver, Theo found that he was still alive. Unfortunately, there was one more laser to slip past.
There you have it. And the amount of dialogue in this game I really was not expecting. The guy comes and chimes in quite a bit, as you could already tell. We're going to see if we can actually sneak past these lasers here.
Oh no!
Nope. That did not work out, did it? But luckily, when it doesn't work out, you can just rewind back. Oh no, I hit the restart. I was going to show off the rewind. We'll show it off now, though. So if at some point, here we're gonna skip that guy. You can skip it at any point by holding your mouse, which is nice. So move 2 forward.
Faced with something so clearly hazardous, he thought.
And at any point, if you feel like you made the wrong move or whatever, all you got to do is hit the back button. Oh, and it just rewinds. How nice. How nice indeed. All right, so we gotta wait. We're gonna move. Let's see, how many should we move up? There we go. We'll get right up to it.
Surprise. After his daring maneuver, Theo found.
And we're done with him. We'll wait again. Then we will use that to go over there. And we are about to make it.
Path. After risking his life twice, he was in no mood for this obstruction. Perhaps that broken vent offered salvation.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. So we are starting into Act 2 here. Act 1 was basically 3 or 4 levels of you just like getting a quick tutorial, seeing your family dead.
Theo was immensely relieved to find no deadly lasers when he emerged from the vent. On the other hand, he was instead faced with a functional, frantic, and quite soggy security robot.
Again, was not expecting so much talking here. But yeah, you walk through, there's a tutorial, you see your dead family, It's real sad and strange, and I feel like with this super cute kitten, you know, I guess we'll see, the mood of the game is kind of all over the place, in my opinion. I feel like this kind of thing probably could have been done maybe with a different art style, though, because even the robots look cute. Like, if you look at look at this thing over here. The robot looks cute. Even the angry one looks cute on the ground, but they murdered people. That's why I'm just like, I can't get it out of my head. But I feel like, you know, had you been playing as a cat with an art style that was like, I don't know, let's throw it out to like, you know, had like a black and white art style, kind of like, you know, games like Inside and Limbo, that kind of thing. I feel like it's something that really could have worked, you know, if it had a more of a creepy vibe to it. But this game doesn't feel creepy. It feels like you're playing as a cute kitty getting through different little areas. Almost like you're watching Baby's Day Out. You ever see that movie where you watch a baby go through all these really dangerous situations? And he just like comes out unscathed, but the whole time you're just like, a baby should not be at a construction site almost crushed by a jackhammer or something, you know? In addition to being trying to get through the levels with these puzzle cards here, you also have things that you can click on in the background. So for example, you find these collectibles like a flatfish. So we found the flatfish. A lot of times you'll see around here like just glowing things that you can click on. So we found that flatfish there that was glowing. Sometimes you guys spin around, you know, look around to see where the collectibles could be. There were a couple where I did not find what I was looking for. This is interesting that you could really disrupt these plants, kind of ruin their day. But we do have this guy here, janitorial bot. So there's one more to find somewhere. But despite all that, we are gonna move on here. So let's try that.
As he skirted by the distracted machine, Theo found himself eyeing the hole-riddled aquarium. Either someone was stalking the halls, shooting at water features, or the security needed to work on their aim. Though the appeal of fresh fish was enticing, it was offset by the risk of an unexpected bath. Rather than contemplate such a terrible fate any further, Theo decided to make a quick exit.
Probably a good idea. Can we find the last? There we go. Sometimes it's going to be a poster up in the side that, you know, you didn't think you were going to be able to click, but you can. And there we go. Theo through the vent. Stealth. It's a dirty word to me when it comes to video games. Not a fan.
Advancing cautiously, Theo was encouraged by the sight of another aquarium, this time with the water safely inside, not threatening to unpleasantly dampen his fur. There was no time to fish, however, as security appeared to be taking its job a touch more seriously.
So you can see the security path here. The robot's going to go back and forth that way. So we're probably just going to have to go around here.
Although Theo could be easily distracted, he knew when it was time to focus.
Okay, thank you. There we go. We got the golden cat. So yeah, I'm assuming we're going to have to go down and over this way here. Starfish was one.
That time had arrived.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Shouldn't be rushing me, man, when you got collectibles in a level people are trying to find. Don't be rushing me. Alright, we want to...
That time had arrived.
Alright. Jeez, what a jerk. Alright, let's go back one. Because apparently that... I thought that the yellow path was going to... Okay, so the yellow path is where it's going, but you don't know where it's going until... Okay, so it's going to go up here and go around that way. So really, we want to go... No, that's not going to work. I said that is not going to work. That's one of the other things I'm trying to figure out with this game, too, is I'm using a mouse, and when you click on a thing, it shows you which way to go. And as soon as you release, it moves. I wish it would, like, let you pull back or pull away from the card. Maybe there's a way to do it. Is it, like... Okay, you just have to totally back out. Because I was trying to back out from it before, it didn't seem like it was working for me. So at any time, if you click on these, if you just back completely out, you'll get away from it, which is good. Alright, so I'm thinking that one... Let's go with this one here. That guy will go that way. We will go this way.
Tearing his attention away from the unattainable, Theo delicately stepped between the broken remains of some very expensive-looking showpieces. Despite his lack of any understanding of fine art, he was disgusted by the wanton destruction before him.
Yes, yes,
Having
yes. Thank you, sir.
successfully weaved past the searching eyes of the guard, he was overjoyed to see that he could just follow the killer through a door, instead of crawling through the ventilation like a rodent.
And away we go.
Theo cast his eyes about the grandiose room, the impressive decor marred by the smoking wreckage of robotic guards. Clearly, someone with no respect for interior design had been this way. However, hanging over the remains of a reception desk, Theo spotted something that took his interest. Bright Paw Industries.
Bright Paw Industries. Alright, reception bot. I saw this one blinking. The vending machine. What could be the last one? Alright, so this one's got everything going on. This has got a stealth bot, you know, over here that's going to patrol. We got lasers.
Although this place was impressive, Theo knew he had precious little time to admire it.
Alright, so if we move him there... So it's the whole thing is like, we just don't want to run into the robot? Is that all it is?
Despite the damage, the underlying class of this Bright Paw establishment was clear. The placement of several large aquariums, brimming with exotic fish, was an inspired design choice that Theo could respect.
So the fish are not clickable. Oh, we can't mess with the plants in this one either. I'm trying to click on them, but nothing's happening. Alright, go out. Let's try... I guess we'll try that. Oh, he's coming that way, huh?
Theo crossed the room, breathing in the intoxicating fragrance of fish, while
Oops.
taking care
Let's
to
head
avoid
back.
the remaining hazards. As he did, his mind began to wander. Why was a place like this situated beneath his home? And more importantly, why had these fishy treats not been brought to his attention before?
The fishy treats. Where are the fishy treats?
At first glance, it appeared that Theo had stumbled into a storage room for broken glass. Except there were other items in the glittering fragments. Grenades? Missiles? An umbrella?
We're gonna be throwing grenades? As Theo? There we go. Okay, we got a patrol bot. It's weird because I couldn't click the actual patrol bot. I thought I clicked this guy, nothing happened. What else do we got? Okay, show floor poster. Just looking to see what else we got here. Oh, that was an accidental click. Classic bomb. Where was that even at? Was that? Oh, that was here, the big rocket thing. Okay. So if we go forward, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That will work, but the thing will eat us. So we're gonna wait. We're at this thing do its thing. It's gonna go that way. Yeah, I was gonna say, and then it'll go up. So we're gonna go the way he's
Theo
going.
padded behind the guard, pondering his discoveries. A hidden underground facility, robotic security, and now rooms filled with odd weapons. What on earth was this place? Looking back, Theo considered that it was perhaps unwise to leave such destructive toys lying around. On the other hand, there was no way someone would leave live explosives on display. Probably best to ignore it and hurry on.
Probably best to ignore it and hurry on. Ignore the bombs and other things. Right? I don't
Theo
know.
contemplated the ruins of the once magnificent boardroom, which had been reduced to little more than burnt mahogany by some kind of explosion. Apparently, the killer had needed to clear the room in a hurry. But why?
But why?
Oh, perhaps those lasers were a motivator.
That makes sense. Yeah, makes sense that the lasers would be a motivator to get you out of the room. All right, we got a poster, we got a chair. What, the third one? What's... Something on these tables, maybe? Which is kind of interesting. It's interesting that the game actually has there we go, 3 out of 3. The game actually has sort of like 2 games in one. You know, it's got like a the puzzle aspect of it, of getting the cat to the end, and also like the finding the things in the room, which is kind of cool. I like that they do a 2-for-1. But, you know, you can't shake the fact that this feels like a mobile game.
With the wall of death slowly advancing, Theo scrambled for a plan to slip by. There, across the room, a shattered glass wall offering a glimpse of escape. Deftly avoiding glass with his paws, Theo found his eyes drawn to a large portrait on the wall. Was that?
I think we survived.
As he stood, he wondered, how much of all this was his master responsible for?
Go back one. 2 spaces. There we have it. So that's kind of fun. You see that? We just finished Act 2. The puzzle aspect of it is pretty sweet. I do like the picking moves like that. It makes it really simple to to move your character and everything like that. But as I said, it's going to be one of those situations where you could tell it's a mobile game. You don't have full range of movement or anything. But I think that the game is intriguing in a certain way. It's real strange. Like I said, the mood and the vibe of it. Considering you're playing as such a cute character, and all these other characters are also cute. And the area you're in too is it has like a cute vibe to it. It doesn't feel creepy. The areas with the fire and the lasers and stuff like that may be a bit more creepy, but yeah, the sea almost feels like it needs a darker atmosphere to work, if that makes sense, as far as the story goes. As far as the gameplay goes, though, it definitely works, but like I said it a couple times, it's going to feel like a mobile game to you guys, but definitely not a bad game at all. It might be one of those games, like I said, that maybe you're looking for a new story-driven mobile game, of which, we don't get as many nowadays, But yeah, that's all we're going to show for Bright Paw here, guys. I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, few weird things with the story and the mood of the game, but overall, it's a fun little mobile puzzle game, But there you go, guys. I want to say thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you all next time.